Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me here with Insights with Insight. Today, I am going to be talking to you about making SMART goals. Many people all around the world make goals, but we want to be sure you are making very specific goals so that you are able to achieve them and you have all of the details outlined so that you can move forward and achieve all the goals that you have for yourself. So the SMART acronym stands for specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and having a timeline. So those are all things that you need to have written in a statement when you think about making a goal. So if your goal is to start exercising more, that's great. That's an awesome place to start. So exercising more is your broad topic. Now, I said, how are you going to do that? Then you sit there and say, I don't know. And so that's where the SMART acronym comes into play. So if we want to exercise more, that's specific. You want to exercise more. What kind of exercise do you want to do? So that's the S, specific. Let's get specific. I want to run more. Okay, awesome. So now we're down to running instead of exercising. So that's specific. We're going to start with running. I want to run more. Perfect. That's specific. Next is measurable. How are you going to measure that you're running more? Well, where are you now? Are you running 1 day a week? Are you running 3 days a week? And you want to run 6 days a week. So we need to be able to measure it. So that can be very easy when we're looking at that. So you want to run more. You currently run 1 day a week and you want to up that to 3 days a week. So now we're measuring that. Then we move down to achievable. Is it achievable for you to be able to do 3 runs a week? We look at our schedule. You look at all these different aspects of having the time to run with a family or with your job or with transportation or whatever that requires for you in your life. So now we have to look at achievable. Is it achievable? Now, realistic is the next one we have to look at. Is it realistic to run 7 days a week, or let's even go beyond that? Let's say I want to run 8 days a week. That's not realistic because there aren't 8 days in a week. So that's not realistic. So we got to dial that goal back a little bit. So now you say, okay, I want to run 6 days a week. And that is realistic so that I can have a day off, as well as just in case something happens, I'm able to have that flexibility in my schedule and making my goal. Okay, awesome. Now we have time. So as many runners know, that going from 1 day to 6 days can be difficult on your body. Are you expecting for this goal to be achieved tomorrow? Or are you expecting this goal to be achieved in 2 months or 1 month? So we're setting a time limit for you to work up to 6 days for that goal to be achieved. So we've gotten specific. You're running. We've got it measurable because you're going to do it days per week. You've got it achievable. Yes, you are able to do it. Is it realistic? Yes, because there are 6 days in a week. We are able to do that. And now there's a time. I want to be running 6 days a week by 2 months from now. So we've set that time limit. Now, what you do with that SMART goal, you've written out all these things. You understand clearly what you want out of this I want to exercise more goal that you thought of originally. Now I want you to write it down with all of those details. I am going to run 6 days a week, and I am going to do that within 2 months. So these are all things that you have put together, and now you're going to write that down. And every morning, I encourage you to write it down, say it in a voice note. If you're not able to write things down, somehow tell yourself that statement every morning. I am going to run 6 days a week, and I'm going to do that within 2 months. And then it's very clear in your mind what you're trying to achieve, and there's no questions that need to be asked. So thank you so much for joining me here today. If you have any more questions about some goals that you need to flesh out a little bit, you need some help doing that, please reach out to us here at Insight, and we would love to help you. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a great day.